Hi everyone, I'm back again. Basically I've left it to dry. So all I'm going to do now is I've made some pinky-ish, like a light pink paint, and all I'm going to do is get one of my butterflies and I'm just going to cut around it. You can use white paint, and that is what I did for these love hearts, and they just came out like that, with the like plain whitish look, just how they're printed. But with the butterflies I showed you at the start, I'll show you in a minute, on the first part of my journaling page, I did that in a different colour paint, and that is why they came out different, and that is how I like them. So that's what I'm going to do with this butterfly. So all I'm doing is basically cutting around this butterfly, you don't have to, you could leave all the white, but it will just show up on your page. So I just want the outline of the butterfly. And the way I learned how to do this was just in art at school. So yeah, just because I've been getting into doing my journaling and stuff, and having a go with all the mixed media and that, because I used to do it a lot with school and things, so now I'm just having a play about, and I remembered that I did this. So just want to cut this last little bit. So there is my butterfly, what I've cut out. So what I'm going to do is, on the side of the picture of the butterfly, I'm going to put my paint over the top of it. You just want to spread it on. You don't have to be neat or anything. And then what you want to do when you've covered it, you want to stick it down in the position you want to pull it, and I think I'm going to pull it up in the corner over here, if you can see, just here. And then you just want to tap it down, and you have to leave it there for at least 5 to 10 minutes for the paint to dry. So while that's drying, because these paints don't take that long to dry, I'm going to leave that to dry, and now I'm going to get on to using one of my homemade stamps. So all it is a bit of funky foam. I stuck them down into just like the line and onto a piece of cardboard. So all I'm going to do is spread some paint over. I use these with my inks because I make my own homemade stamps as well. And yeah, they can come out really cool, funky and that to use, and they're yours, homemade and stuff. And they'll be different. So yeah, I've just put some paint on there, and all I'm going to do is put some down here, and you just give it a bit of a tap and lift it up, and then you've got your design. I'm going to do a little one there next to it, so you've got the lines. I think I might do it there as well. And if it don't show up that well, it doesn't matter, it's part of the design. You could just put some more paint on and go over the top. because I think it's just about having fun really, and having a play about and stuff. There you are. So I'm going to leave that to dry. I might put some over the bubble wrap actually quickly. There you are. So I'm going to leave that to dry, and yep. So anyway, with the butterfly, as it's starting to dry, because these paints just dry ever so quick, with the butterfly all you'll need is a bit of tissue paper, like toilet paper or tissue paper or something, and you just want a little bit of water on it. So I'm just putting, oops, just spilt some on there, but that's okay, that would dry. So I've got my wet tissue I'm just going to squeeze it a little bit, and then what you want to do is just dab it over your piece what you've put down with the paint, like that. Just to give, you don't want to wet it too much, but you want to wet it enough, because what you want to do then is get your finger and then just rub on it onto the paper. If I can just turn this to show you. So you rub on the paper like this, and all this paper, what you don't need, comes up, and then the design from the other side comes through. Can you see it's starting to come through? So you just want to keep rubbing all that off till it comes through, and obviously the purpley pink what I've did's coming through with it, so it's part of the design. And if it rips off a little bit, because you want to do it ever so slowly, rubbing it, but if you do manage to rub bits off a bit too much, then that's okay, it could just be part of the design. But yeah, you just want to do this. So there you are, there's my butterfly. Can you see up here in the corner? So it goes really well with all the paint and everything underneath. So I'm just going to leave that to dry, and I think these are all dry now. Yep. And I think I'm going to put some words on and finish it off a bit more. And I do want it as in a scrapbook as well, so I think once these pages are actually completely dry, and I've designed them how I want them and everything, I think I'm going to actually stick pictures over the top, so it's a bit like my scrapbook as well. So I hope you like what I'm showing you, and like this tip I showed you about you can do with your printing paper. Yeah, so feel free to leave me any comments, and like I said, here's the one I did at the start. These are my big butterflies I did, and this one came off a bit too much, but it's okay. But then I did that one in the green and blue. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun, like I said, and everything. So got this one to finish off, and that's the one I was just working on, showing you. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Please leave me any comments and subscribe if you ain't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.